Hi, my name is Melina. I am a library assistant here at Riverside Public Library, and today we're going to get started with our teen DIY. So in this video, we are going to be upcycling old glass bottles, vases, and transforming them into faux terracotta pieces. So if you wanted to learn how we make these terracotta pieces, then please keep on watching. Hello again, you guys. All right, so to get started, we are going to need baking soda, acrylic paint. I chose these two colors just because I wanted to give my pieces more of a terracotta look, but of course you can pick any color you like. Glassware that you have hanging out. I picked up these two pieces that I had just collecting dust, but really whatever you want to upcycle works, like mason jars, glass candle holders, glass vases. And I grabbed these plastic cups, one to hold my baking soda, one to hold water for painting, and the other to hold my paints. Also, you're going to need something to mix your paints and your baking soda with. I chose this popsicle stick, but of course, if you have a plastic spoon, that works too. And you are also going to need a paintbrush. Be sure to have something to lay down your work area to protect your surface. You can use things like cardboard from old boxes, old newspapers, or magazines. And then also you want to make sure to have dry paper towels handy in case of spillage and cleanup. Let's get started. I decided to paint my first piece white. So what I am doing, I am pouring paint into the cup and then incorporating the baking soda. I mixed equal parts paint and the baking soda, so that's how I measured. After mixing, we should get a paint that is fluffy and thick. It's actually pretty cool to watch the paint transform. And then we start painting. And then for this one, I mixed white and brown together and I got this light brown color. Now I'm incorporating the baking soda and I'm ready to paint my second piece. Okay, so for drying time, I find that about an hour to an hour and a half is just fine. But it also depends on the size of your piece. If it's a smaller piece, it might take a shorter amount of time. If it's a bigger piece, it might take longer. But I really do want to emphasize that you want to make sure your first coat is completely dry before you apply your second coat. All right, so it's been about an hour and a half since I left these guys alone and I came back to them. They're totally dry and ready for a second coat. So I'm going over the outside once more. And I'm actually going to be painting the inside of my piece as well, just so it's evenly painted inside and out. And I'll be doing the same for my second piece. Allow the paint to dry again for an additional 2 hours. I found that there was no need for a third coat because the baking soda mixture that I made was already thick and high coverage. So there was no need to go over it a third time. All right, so here is the final product. And I did the brown one off camera just to go with the other two pieces. But they turned out wonderful and it was a neat hack to have learned. Who knew mixing baking soda and acrylic paint would get you this faux terracotta look? They make wonderful gifts and they're perfect for decorating. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for following along. Please be sure to follow us on our socials. And if you'd like to share your creation, please tag us by using the hashtag RivLibrary. Thank you so much again for joining us, and we will see you next time.